Hi guys, so I figured I would just film another video because I have everything set up. So I wanted to do a review on the Real Techniques makeup brushes. I purchased this about a month and a half ago, so I wanted to do a review and just let you know what I thought about it, if I would recommend it to you guys. So if you're not familiar with Real Techniques makeup brushes, they are created by a YouTuber named Samantha Chapman, and I will put her channel down below for you guys to check out. But her and her sister are Pixie Woo, and they make beauty videos, and they're absolutely gorgeous. They make such great videos. I've been watching them for a while. So I decided to pick up these brushes because I've heard really good things, and they were a decently good price. I bought these on Amazon because they're a little bit cheaper than what Ulta and Walmart were charging. I got 2 travel sets and 1 individual brush. So let's go ahead and talk about the packaging. So in the travel sets, it has anywhere from 3 to about 5 brushes, and they come in these little plastic kits right here. This one here is the Travel Essentials. So when you open it up, and on the back here it talks about Samantha Chapman and basically about each brush and how you would use them. And it also has the Real Techniques website on here for you to go and check out if you want to purchase it online as well. So it comes in this little travel case here. I probably will not use this, but this is just nice if you don't have anything to carry your brushes with when you're traveling. And it has these 2 extra little slots for you to stick extra makeup brushes. You can Velcro it and just take it to go with you, or you can also use it as a stand. So what you would do is you would fold this back, and then you would pull on the little toggle here, and when you pull on the toggle, it creates like a little tension there, so you can end up just putting this on your bathroom counter or your vanity, and then you have all your makeup brushes or your main set of makeup brushes for you to use, and it's easily accessible. So that's just nice and convenient. I just stick all these brushes inside my little makeup jar here. These are all my face brushes. So to me, I just find that a little bit easier to have access to. But this is what the Travel Essentials looks like. Now, I also purchased the starter set, and this is all eye brushes. And then I also purchased the Expert Face Brush, which this is what it looks like here. And these are what the eye brushes look like here. So you're probably wondering why these are color-coded, and there's a reason why. The orange ones here are labeled so that you know that these are for putting on your base, your foundation, your powder, your concealer, any kind of base face product will be the orange makeup brushes. Your purple brushes are obviously your eye brushes. Now, some of these can be used as other things. They don't necessarily have to be for your eyes or just for your face, but this is what she labeled them as. So just for you to have an idea. And the pink ones here are for your finishing brushes. These are for like your finishing powders, your blushes, your bronzers, things like that. Now these are really well made. They're really light, so they're easy to travel with. They have a shorter handle than the Sigma brushes that I use. For example, this is the powder brush, and this is a Sephora powder brush here, so you can tell it's a little bit longer in the handle. And then this is the Sigma brush here. So you can tell it's a little bit longer as well. So I definitely, when I travel, will use the Real Techniques brushes instead of my Sigma ones. On the barrel itself, it has the name of the brush, and then it also says Real Techniques by Samantha Chapman. They have like this little rubberized part at the very bottom here, just for, I guess, grip. And then some of these have like a wider base at the bottom, like the Expert Face Brush, so you can stand it on your bathroom counter or your vanity. That way you don't want the actual bristles to be touching your counter, just in case it happens to be dirty, or you don't want to contaminate your brushes here. So that's nice and convenient. These are really well made. I haven't noticed any kind of shedding with these brushes. Maybe on the Expert Face Brush there's slightly some shedding here and there, but it's not that noticeable. You know, I don't find the bristles all over my face after I apply my makeup, but they are glued in pretty well, and I feel like they're just super soft, softer than some of my other brushes that I have. And I don't know, these are just really nice to apply your makeup on. They don't end up, you know, streaky or patchy or anything after you apply your makeup. Now let's go ahead and talk about price. So these range anywhere from about $7.99 to upwards of $17.99 depending on where you are. The individual brushes are around $7.99 to $9.99, and then the kits are about $17.99. I decided to purchase mine on Amazon because it was slightly cheaper, but at Ulta right now they are having a buy one get one 50% off. So if you buy 2 kits, that's already half off of the second kit, and you can use the $3.50 off of $10 coupon that you can either find online at retailmenot.com, or sometimes they'll print it in the little Ulta flyer that you would get in the mail. So that's really convenient, and you'll save a good amount of money if you want to try out these brushes. So I definitely would go and check out your local Ulta and see if they have any in stock. I know that at my Ulta it's really rare to find these makeup brushes, or all of them at least the kits. So maybe you can check out ulta.com and see if they have them there. So let's go ahead and talk about the base face brushes that I have. So this one here is the Expert Face Brush, and I decided to get this one, and this is the only individual brush that I got because when I went to check out the Real Techniques Facebook page, there was a little question survey that said, if you were to choose one brush to suggest to a friend, which brush would it be from the Real Techniques line? And probably a good 75%, maybe like 70% had recommended this brush here, and so I definitely want to try this one out. This one I think was either $8.99 or $9.99, but I really do like it. I think this has become my new favorite foundation brush. This is really great for liquid foundation. I haven't tried it with a cream or powder, but on the back of the case here it recommends it for, let's see here, it says it's great for blending of cream or liquid foundation. So I use it for liquid. It blends in beautifully. It's really lightweight, and I think this will be like my go-to travel liquid foundation brush. So the Essential Foundation brush comes in the Travel Essentials kit, and this has the orange barrel, so it means it's for the face. And I typically do not use these kind of foundation brushes. I like the flat top kabuki or the round top kabuki brushes for my liquid foundation. So I haven't used this very often. I really just use this to blend out my under eye concealer, but I will say that this is the softest foundation brush I have ever used. I have some other ones that are really scratchy on my face, and I don't really like using those, but this one is really soft, so if you do like using the typical foundation brush, I would recommend this one. The Dome Shadow Brush also comes in the Travel Essentials kit, and this one is really nice to put on color on your eyelid. I would say that for shimmery colors this doesn't pack it on very well because it is a little bit thicker. It's not as flat, but this will be really nice to blend in the crease color. But yeah, this one's nice. It's the shorter handle than Sigma brushes, so this one's alright. I wouldn't say this is my favorite eye brush though. Now these 5 brushes are part of the Started Eye Essential Kit, so let's go ahead and start with the brow brush. And I really like this one. This has become my new favorite brow brush because it's a lot wider. I was using the Sigma angled brow brush, the E65, and as you can tell here, it is a lot bigger, a lot wider, and so I'm able to fill my eyebrows in a lot faster, and it's pretty stiff. I mean, it's a little flexible at the little point here, but other than that, I can just easily just fill in my eyebrows and then I'm good to go. And it's a lot smaller. Like I said, the Sigma brush handles are a lot longer than the Real Techniques brushes. The next one here is the accent brush, and it's this tiny little brush here. I don't know if you can see there, but it's really great for details, like if you want to put a highlight in the inner corner here. This reminds me of the brushes from the Performance Eye Kit from Sigma. This would just be really nice if you just want to just kind of apply a little highlight there or kind of smudge out underneath for your eyeliner. The Pixel Point eyeliner brush is this funny looking brush to me. I've never seen a brush quite like this. Most of the time when you use an eyeliner brush, they're a lot thinner. This one is quite wide. I have tried using it with a gel liner and it just creates like a really thick line, which I don't like. I probably would not use it for eyeliner. I would probably use this to smudge underneath my eyeliner here, or use it as like an inner eye highlight color. So yeah, this one here is the Deluxe Crease Brush, and this is a really big fat domed brush. I don't know if you can see here, but I don't know, I've tried using it and it didn't pack on color very well, and it didn't blend very well either, because it is a bit more dense than your typical blending brush. So I don't know, this is a really big crease brush. Like, this is the e.l.f. Domed brush here, and as you can tell, it's a lot bigger. So I don't know what I would use this for. Let me know what you guys have used this for, and what you like about this brush. Oh, and excuse my fingernails. I painted it earlier this week and I haven't had time to redo it, which I'm going to do after this video. But yeah, it's chipping so bad and it really irritates me. So the last eye brush is the Base Shadow Brush, and this has become my new favorite eye brush because it's very similar to the MAC 217. It's flat on one side and then fluffy on the other, so this will be really great to use as like a travel multitasking eye brush. You can use this to pack on color onto your eyelid, and you can turn it and use it to blend out in the crease. So this is really nice. It's nice and fluffy, but it does pack on color very well. Now, the only pink finishing face brush that I have is the multitasking brush, or the multitask brush, and this is part of the Travel Essentials kit, and this is the reason why I wanted to purchase the Travel Essentials kit. I heard really great things about this. I liked it that it's a little bit smaller than a powder brush, and it's a little bit kind of, I would say, like oval shaped here. It's more flat on the sides here. So you can use it as like a blush brush, or use it to contour, add some kind of bronze color around your face, or you can use this as just like a finishing powder. So I definitely will be using this to travel with. So let's go ahead and talk about the pros and cons of these brushes. The pros are that they're very affordable. I mean, they range anywhere from, like I said, about $9 to about $18. And if you have a coupon or you find it on sale, it's definitely really affordable. They're lightweight, they're really well made. Now, I will say that the only con that these brushes do have is that they're not sold individually. So if you wanted to buy a backup of the multitask brush, you couldn't. You'd have to buy the whole entire Travel Essentials kit. So the individual brushes are not sold in sets, and then the sets are not sold individually. So that's my biggest con. I hope that in the future Samantha will end up selling these individually. That way you can buy, you know, your backups and not have to buy the whole entire kit. So those are my thoughts on the Real Techniques makeup brushes. I hope you guys found this information useful, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!